Hello divine souls. So I welcome all of you who have tuned into this channel and those who are on the journey of reuniting with their counterparts, the twin flames and soulmates. This is a friend, your guide and your divine help to guide you on this journey, and most specifically you're out to resolve the issues that you face in this journey. And if you couldn't find the answers or the support for your spiritual journey or your twin flame journey anywhere else, you can always contact me. I'm a spiritual healer, a psychic, life coach and a mentor for your twin flame journey and your spiritual journey. If you don't find anyone to share your stories or your issues related to spiritual journey or a twin flame story or even a normal relationship or anything which you feel heavy within you, then I would urge you to break the silence and reach out to me if you don't find anyone to share them. You can always contact me at my Instagram and write your story to mystoryfortds222@gmail.com and engage with me on a one-to-one session. I have knowledge of multiple language, so English is not the only language which would hinder you to talk to me. There are a lot of many regional languages which I know, so you can feel comfortable and approach me and even talk in your native language if you want, and I'm sure I'd be able to understand your issues, right? Like yesterday I took a session of a person who was more comfortable in talking to me in Punjabi, and I had no issues in understanding what she wanted to tell me. Okay, so feel free to approach me, and if you want a detailed personal guidance, then you can always book a session with me. Okay, and yes, do like, share and subscribe the channel and its contents, and if you haven't done it yet, please do it right away, as it helps to the message to reach out to those audience who might be in a need of such a divine guidance. So first of all, to start with, well, it has been around more than 5 months since I have not been in touch with my audience, the divine souls and twin flames, over YouTube channel. And meanwhile, lot of changes has happened with me, and meanwhile lot of changes has happened there in the twin flame journey of the collectives as well, which I will take you through in coming video uploads along with my insights and guidance on your twin flame journey, right? I will not be using the background piano music this time unless I find a right track without the copyright issues, because earlier the tracks that I used as a piano music in the background claimed to have no copyrights, but later on I started receiving notification on its copyright uses, right? So it's just going to be my plain voice. I hope you all find it healing and you get the strength that you seek on how to move ahead in your journey through my videos and through my voice, right? This video or this upload on YouTube comes after a lot of persuasion, patience, and request from my subscribers in the YouTube and even at Instagram, right, to upload a video. Well, disappearing myself from YouTube for some time did provide me with an opportunity to delve more into my own inner self, my self-love, and let me, become more mentally strong to deal with the situations. So I suggest you guys also to, take a break from people and things once in a while and try to spend time with yourself. Although I was always in touch with my soul family over Instagram and through community post in the YouTube also. But yes, to disappear for a while did provide me with the kind of inner work which I intend to do. Meanwhile, on my own, without any compulsion of uploading any videos or having some minimum interaction with people, I was able to have a separate kind of a healing which I always intended to have. So now, after having done all that, now I'm back with my videos and my remaining contents of the Twin Flame and Soulmates, which I would like to share with you guys as I used to do a few months back. And once again, yes, for the new viewers, I would like to tell, if you have not subscribed the channel, then please don't be a silent listener. Just go and hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Okay, so how was your day spent, dear audience? Today was a full moon day of December, and it's observed that during the days of full moon or the new moon, most of the people lose their balance. Many tend to get emotional, many tend to get a situation of missing their twin flames. Most of the people tend to get deep into emotions and have a roller coaster ride of many things crossing their mind, especially the emotional ones. So drop in your situations today in the comment section and share that whether today on full moon day how was the energy that you were into. Okay, not necessarily everyone would be getting emotional, but let's hear out from you directly how it was. Okay, so now we come to the DMs, the divine masculines. Collective divine masculines who were not into the twin flame connection, who always wanted to dictate and manipulate this connection, and who always wanted to have a carefree life without anyone's control, now have found the freedom in their life and to live the life they always wanted to. Right? The divine masculines have all the ingredients that they wanted to have in their life. For instance, if some divine masculines were craving for a relationship, they have those relationships. If any divine masculines were craving for financial stability, now they do have the financial stability. Okay, so whatever basic thing that they were craving after in their life, now they have it in their life. right? But what they are up to and what is the thing that is going to provide them with the peace of mind are two different entities. I mean, now even for those twin flames who were in a relationship for some time, and now the divine masculines and the feminines are into separation. So the divine feminines are not in the lives of the divine masculines to ask them questions, to run after them, or to scare them with their lot of love, attention and caring energy, which the divine masculines were not able to handle. So the divine masculines, the collective divine masculines, are away enjoying their freedom, no one to question them on what they are doing, no one who would seek loyalty from them, no one who would ask pertinent questions regarding the relationship. They are not answerable to anybody at the moment, as they used to be when they were in the relationship with divine feminines. But even if they have the freedom to do anything they want in their life, and actually having the freedom to do anything, are they finding the solace? Are they finding the peace? क्या वो शांति उनको मिल रही है, जबकि उनको करने के लिए लाइफ में सब कुछ मिल रहा है, सब कुछ करने की आज़ादी है? तो आर दे हैविंग द पीस? सिंपल आंसर इज नो. सब कुछ होने के बाद भी लाइफ में कुछ भी नहीं है. They have come to a realization that something very great is missing in their life, although they have all the ingredients around them. सब कुछ है जिनकी वो ख्वाहिश करते थे कभी ज़िंदगी में, वो सब कुछ उनके आसपास है. बट सब कुछ होने के बाद भी लाइफ सूना सूना सा है, विदाउट एनी डायरेक्शन, without any motivation, without any enthusiasm, right? Divine masculines have tried out their hobbies, the sports they wanted to play, the things they wanted to do, the places they wanted to go, the multiple relationships that they wanted to try out. Or some divine masculines even wanted to try out, on a serious note, relationships where they wanted to settle down with people other than the divine feminines. But even after having this luxury of trying to hunch for a new relationship in their life as a perfect match for themselves, the way they wanted to, they aren't happy. They are into a situation somewhere like the waves. Have you been to the ocean or the sea? The waves at the outer part, towards the seashore, towards the beach, they are able to hit the beach, but the waves that form within the ocean, within the sea, they aren't able to hit the beach, and somewhere they get lost in between the sea with the desire to find a corner. So somewhere the divine masculines are having this kind of situations. लहरें तो बहुत उठ रहे हैं, waves तो बहुत उठ रहे हैं, but किनारा नहीं मिल रहा है. Despite having everything in their life and everything around them, despite having all the freedoms that they ever wanted to, They are not getting the corner point where they would actually find things being meaningful for them, right? So the state of mind of the divine masculine since past few months has been such as they're finding it quite monotonous from within. They have developed this feeling of suffocation and boredom for themselves. एक बोरियत सी हो गई है ज़िंदगी उनकी, क्योंकि सब कुछ करने की आज़ादी होने के बाद भी एक अंदर ही अंदर एक घुटन सी महसूस हो रही है। जो लहरें उनके मन में उठते हैं उनके लिए उनको कोई किनारा नहीं मिल रहा है, पर वो चाहते हैं कि एक जगह किनारा मिल जाए, एक जगह ऐसा मिले जहाँ पे उनको सुकून मिले सब भाग दौड़ से। जो मेंटल स्ट्रेस दैट दे आर टेकिंग इन द लाइफ, द इमोशनल or the mental stress that they are going to in their life, the thrust for the thrust that they give into other irrelevant stuffs and other irrelevant relationships, so that they find peace somewhere. The hunch they are into with people and things, that has become a never ending loop for them, and they themselves want to settle with them. So from the outside, people might not notice the loneliness and the emptiness that they are carrying within them. People, their family members, their nearby friends might not notice the void that they are carrying around them from within. But when they go to the bed at night, after all the daytime drama and their daily routine work, they realize how lonely they have been, and that too quite since long time, since they never know since when they have been so lonely. Whatever freedom they got meanwhile in this relationship after the separation with their divine feminines, they have explored all the freedom, like I told you, all the hobbies, all the shoppings, all the sports, all the adventure, whatever they wanted to do, they have tried out under the sun. But the point is, they aren't able to connect with anyone, not even their past relationships, which for them at one point of time was a big thing. The divine feminines never became a big thing for the divine masculine, right? Until yet. But the past relationships, even with the karmics, they valued it so much. But now, at this junction, the divine masculines can't make a logic, can't make a connect either with their past people, with their present people, with their family members, right? So their lack of not being able to connect with anybody around them is really hitting them hard, because they are sort of a person, divine masculines are sort of a bloodline where they are a people pleaser. Whether they find meaning to it or not, they are always, or they like always to be surrounded by fake people and people around them, and they feel that they are being connected with them mentally or work wise or anyway. But this time the effect between the twin flame connection is such that the divine masculines are not being able to connect with anybody for that matter. And this is giving them a kind of goosebumps that what has happened all of a sudden to the divine masculines, who is to, gel around with any strange people, anybody for that matter, so easily, right? So they are in a sense cut off from their friends and families or co-workers or colleagues, and even if they are hanging around with them, they are not connected with them. Their deep sense of loneliness and emptiness is increasing day by day. Some of the divine masculine collectives who are single are planning to settle down in the life soon. They have this thought process going on to settle down in life, get married. But that doesn't mean necessarily they are divine feminines only. Divine masculines are only having the planning to settle down in their life, right? Not necessarily they are divine feminines. While parallelly, there are a set of collective divine masculines also who want to settle in their life, get married, and this time they know whom they want to get married, why they want to get married, and with whom they should get married. And the answer is the divine counterpart, the divine feminines. So I have always, told in my Instagram page and through community posts also that 2022 will be the year of many reunions between the divine masculines and the divine feminines. And I am referring to these set of divine masculines who want to settle down in their life, get married, and only with the divine feminines and not with anyone else. So they are going to take a stand, they are going to take a lead, they are going to initiate a dialogue with the divine feminines and discuss about the future plans and the marriage plans on how they could settle down in their life. Anyways, but in both the situations, I want to highlight the situation that both set of divine masculine collectives want to settle down in their life, either with the divine feminines, after having a lot of contemplation and introspection within, that why they are not able to move away from this connection, and even if not knowing the importance of divine feminines in their life, divine masculine collectives want to settle down in their life. Okay. But the point is, the divine masculines who even want to approach, who are now clear about something special, something unique about the divine feminines which they did not notice when they both were together and they had the opportunity to express out very easily before the things got so bad between both of them. So now divine masculines are unable to express out their feelings, their unspoken words to the divine feminines, right? First of all, they feel that expressing their inner feelings with the divine feminines in front of anyone will make them feel very weak. Their macho, their manlyhood, would just wash away, which they haven't shown to anyone else in their life. They have their false ego and the fake personality that they have been keeping on their face every time they have appeared outside and faced the society, people. So now this thing is bothering them very hard, that they can't go vulnerable in front of the divine feminines even if they want to express. And secondly, they don't have the courage to do so, right? Because in the past the things have gone so bad, the misunderstandings had developed so much, or the arguments, or the quarrels, or the disrespect between the connection. I don't know what's your one-to-one stories are, but the separation was not a peaceful one. Something bad had really happened. So the divine masculines are not in a situation to able to come forward so easily and ask the divine feminines that they want to settle down in their life, because they fear now this time divine feminines who have moved away from this connection will not accept the divine masculines and might completely reject them also. So the situations, the burning desire within their heart to express and not being able to express is surmounting. It is becoming a kind of a bubble which is not even bursting, and it's getting bigger and bigger. DMs have realized that they have taken a long time where they haven't taken any action for this connection. The only person towards whom they have felt such an immense attraction for the person, whose voice when they heard for the first time healed their years and years and lifetime of pains. For the person whose eyes, when they saw a reflection of themselves, for the person whose beauty, even if the person wasn't so, so-called very sorted out beautiful person, but the beauty was so charming that they couldn't, take their eyes off. So they have, disregarded such a connection already in the past, disregarded their own feelings and moved on to, something else, someone else. They did not, choose the divine feminines when it was very easy for them to, hold on to this relationship. So now they have themselves spoiled this, now they have themselves spoiled this connection so bad that they aren't able to find the courage to come forward and speak their heart out to the divine feminines, that how they feel for this connection, right? They have ran far away from this divine connection, and just running away wasn't enough for them. They have devalued and disrespected this connection also, to the point where now it isn't possible for them to easily come back and talk and have a simple dialogue with the divine feminines, right? It's not going to be that easy. So in overall, the divine masculines have recognized, most of the divine masculines have recognized the love of their life, the divine feminines by now, and they are battling with their own inner issues of not being able to know much about this connection. They are in a situation of a fix where they want to acknowledge the growing love within them, the growing emptiness of not being able to locate the exact place where they want to, place the love that is, slowly growing within their heart. They don't know how to express it, where to place it. Okay. And being a non-spiritual kind of a personality, it makes them more difficult, to seek any divine help in such situations as well. So the divine masculines are in a fixed situation where they cannot acknowledge themselves that they are in love, although they know that they are being pulled towards something very magnetic, but they are not able to acknowledge with themselves that they are in love, and still they have to live day in and day out away from the person in the energy of a lack, with the energy of a regret, where they spoiled this connection. So that was the current energy at the moment of the divine masculines. For the divine feminines, where most of the audience might be, our beautiful divine feminines will seek to have the divine feminines collective energy check very soon in upcoming videos. But on this note, to describe the situation better, you can tune into a channel song from a divine masculines part to the divine feminines. The channel song link will be given at the description box of this video. Listen to the song, notice the music, the lyrics, and the gravity of the song, where the song is the inner voice of the divine masculines. How the love that is slowly growing on within them, how they are not able to express or speak out, in front of anyone, and still get intoxicated with such an addicted love energy within them, right? So enjoy the song, enjoy the channel, stay happy, stay blessed, right? And see you soon with my next video. Until then, God bless.